What if Earth suddenly started spinning 10 times faster than it does now? Strap in because this ride would be short, chaotic, and catastrophic. Scientists would drop their coffee, stare at the globe, and realize our entire planet has just become a cosmic blender. A single day would last only 2 hours and 24 minutes. That means the sun would rise, race across the sky, and set again before you've even finished breakfast. Your alarm clock? Useless. You'd wake up, brush your teeth, and boom, night again. Human biology runs on a 24-hour rhythm. With 2-hour days, our body clocks would collapse. Sleep cycles? Gone. Everyone would stumble around like jet-lag zombies. And then, the atmosphere. The faster Earth spins, the harder the winds rage. Forget hurricanes as we know them. The entire planet would be engulfed in superstorms, with winds powerful enough to rip cities apart. That's the Coriolis effect on steroids. Weather patterns would twist into chaotic, unrecognizable systems. Global climate? Instant reset. The oceans wouldn't sit quietly either. Tides would thrash coastlines with tsunamis so frequent they'd feel like background noise. Daily life would be a nightmare. At work, daylight would flicker on and off like a broken light switch. You'd never know if it was lunchtime or midnight. In schools, kids would be dismissed for the day, only to be greeted with, "Good morning, class," 2 hours later. Trying to sleep? Impossible. Midnight would last 5 minutes. Insomnia would become humanity's new normal. Animals would be just as lost. Roosters crowing non-stop, owls confused, nocturnal creatures running in circles. The natural world would unravel. Forests would bend and break under constant gales. Agriculture? Destroyed. Crops couldn't survive the violent winds. Sailors would be swept from ships, waves battering every coastline. The ocean would become an unending storm. Even rivers would rebel, surging like tidal waves and flooding cities daily. Water would never rest. And the land? Faster spin means greater centrifugal force. Mountains would crumble. Skyscrapers would tilt. Entire cities could fracture apart. The world would exist in a constant twilight blur, as days and nights whip past too quickly to matter. And humans? Honestly, survival would be nearly impossible. Civilization as we know it would collapse within weeks. Earth would be a storm-ravaged wasteland, all because it decided to spin a little faster. Thankfully, this is just a thought experiment, but if you've got more insane science questions, leave them in the comments, and maybe we'll tackle your impossible idea next.